Hey you all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you are new, hello and welcome. My name is Nikki and I'm so glad to have you here. Today I have for you all another What's for Dinner with quick and easy meals. As always, that's what you will find here on my channel. I do not cook anything that takes longer than, I don't know, 30 minutes, unless it's a crock pot meal that goes straight into the crock pot and cooks all day. But that's enough about that. 2 weeks ago, I think it was, I said that there was not going to be a What's for Dinner that week because I was busy and didn't have a chance to film it or edit it. I did film it. I didn't have time to edit it. And then I said I would post it the following week. Well, that week came and I didn't upload it because I accidentally deleted all the footage, and that's why I didn't upload it. But here I am this week with some new footage, so let's go ahead and hop right on in. I hope y'all enjoy this, and I hope you come up with some dinner ideas to share with your family. Tonight I'm making tuna casserole, and I don't have any egg noodles, so I'm just going to use these ziti noodles I had. Sometimes you just got to work with what you got. And I've got my water boiling to cook the noodles in, and I'm going to add in some salt and then dump those noodles in. And I spilled some, but that'll be all right. But I'm just going to boil those for about 12 minutes. Okay, here is what goes in this tuna casserole. I'm going to put in some mozzarella cheese, mild cheddar cheese, few splashes of milk. I'm using whole milk. You could use whatever milk you want. Some mayonnaise, a can of sweet peas, a can of cream of chicken. You will drain the juice off of the peas. Some salt and pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and 2 cans of drained tuna, and of course the noodles. But with these things right here, I do not measure, I just eyeball it. The same with the mayonnaise. I'm probably just going to put in some spoonfuls until it looks right. So I felt like this needed some butter, so I just put in 1 tablespoon of butter, and I'm just going to mix it around in the hot noodles and let it melt. And I did drain off the water from the noodles. Alright, go ahead and add in my tuna. This is the tuna that is in water. Might need another can of cream of chicken in a bigger bowl. Let me grab a bigger bowl. Okay. All my noodles are trying to fly out of the bowl. Trying to get this mixed up to see if I'm going to need another can of cream of chicken. And I'm going to go ahead and go with, yes, I do. Oh, that's looking better. Now I'm going to add in the garlic powder, some onion powder. That was probably too much, but it'll be all right. Some salt, pepper, milk, my mayonnaise. I forgot I was adding this stuff in, so I probably didn't need that extra can of creamy chicken. Okay, let's stir this up and see what it's looking like. It smells really, really good. This dish with some cooking spray. Now I'm going to add in this mixture of stuff I have just mixed up, and it was a workout trying to get all of it mixed up. Alright, now I'm going to add some cheese on top. I'm just making a mess tonight. Okay, let's go ahead and pop this in the oven for 25 minutes on 350 degrees. On this night, we just decided to get some pizza from Papa John's, and we got a double pepperoni, and this one is a Fury buffalo chicken pizza, and it wasn't as great as I was expecting. It was sort of dry. Tonight I'm doing some tacos slash taco salad. This is a favorite around here. I've got about 2 tablespoons probably of olive oil. And over here I have some ground chicken. This is 2 breasts that I have ground up. And I don't think it's quite a pound. It may be, I'm not sure, but it was 2 large breasts. And once my olive oil gets hot, I'm going to dump the chicken in. I'm using the ground chicken because it's just healthier than the ground beef. Red meat is just not good for you. And I'm not like completely cutting out ground beef. I'm still going to eat it, but sometimes I do like to just change it up. That way we're not having that red meat every single night. or several times a week, so I will just use chicken, and I buy a big pack of chicken breast, and then I just bring them home and grind them up myself. I have a meat grinder, and if you are interested in getting one, I can try to link one similar to mine. The one I have, they have quit making, so I will try to find one that is similar to it and link it down in the description box. Now that the chicken is done, I'm going to mix up this taco seasoning mix the way it says on the back of the packet. And I want to mention that when you are cooking with the chicken, it has no fat in it, and the olive oil does dry up really quickly, so you want to keep an eye on it. It's not like cooking with ground beef with all that fat, so make sure you keep an eye on it or you will accidentally burn it. And I cook the chicken until I no longer see any pink chunks, and then I still cook it a little bit longer just to make sure. And to get the chicken chopped up fine like that, I just used this thing. I'm not sure what it's called, but I got it from the dollar store. It said to mix the taco seasoning mix with 2/3 cup of water. I have made this before and it's really good, and y'all are going to think I'm crazy when I say this, but I'm like 99% sure that Taco Bell does use ground chicken, because this tastes just like Taco Bell the last time I made it. If it does this time, I'm going to be 100% convinced that they use ground chicken. I have opened a can of refried beans, and I'm going to get them going, and that is what I'm going to use on my taco salad. I love taco salad with refried beans. I just think it makes it so much better with them. Here's what else I'm going to put on the taco salad. I got some salsa. This is restaurant style salsa. Some mild cheddar cheese. I'm going to be using these tortilla chips. They do not have to be the bite size, because I'm just going to actually break them up. And then some sour cream. And then I'm going to cut up these 2 tomatoes right here. Tonight I'm doing some pork chops in the pressure cooker, and I got this recipe offline, so I will have it linked down below. I'm doing some things a little bit different, so if you want, you can go check it out. But here's what it calls for: some brown sugar, Worcestershire sauce, butter, onion powder, black pepper, salt, and chicken broth. And I'm not measuring, I'm just going to eyeball it, but the exact measurements will be with that recipe when I link it. I can't talk. It'll be in the description box if you want the exact measurements. But it also calls for liquid smoke, and I don't have any. I thought I did, but I don't, so I'm just going to leave it out. And let's go ahead and start adding stuff to the pressure cooker. Okay, I'm just going to do stew. I've not really cooked meat in this a lot, so I'm not really sure what settings would be better, but I have done a roast on the stew and it turned out okay. So we're going to go ahead and try these pork chops on the stew option. I had to do it 2 times in the pressure cooker, but now I've got them out and I've put them in a dish, and I just dumped out the juice that was in the pressure cooker, poured it into the dish, and now I'm going to add some barbecue sauce to them, and then I'm going to put them in the oven and bake them on 350 for about, I don't know, 20-30 minutes. And I'm also going to cover them with foil real quick.